Hey, what's up YouTubers, it's eveRide, and today I'm going to show you how to do something critical in either increasing range and top end or low end torque and hill climbing goodness. It is changing out the front sprocket.
And then we're going to be going right into a mattress and some glass. This is turning into the most entertaining tutorial on how to change your sprocket you've ever seen. I have Mr. duckett say that I did a good job. Yeah!
Hey, what's up YouTubers, it's eveRide, and today I need to change my DRZ a little bit. I have a 15 tooth sprocket here, and I need to replace the 14 or maybe even 13 tooth sprocket that's on there with the 15 tooth. That will hopefully give me a little bit more top end and a little bit more range. Now, kind of the science behind this real quickly is you put on a larger sprocket in the front. That makes the chain turn faster, which makes the back wheel turn faster, which means your gearing goes up so you can get more top end. Put a smaller sprocket on the front, you get a lot more torque because there's less sprocket to turn. But basically, if you want more crawling and low-end torque and trail and hill climb stuff, lower sprockets are better. If you want better high speed and better range and maybe better gas mileage, a bigger sprocket in the front is better. 15 tooth for the Z400, I believe, is as big as it goes. So the first thing we have is our list of things to have. Here I've got a baby wipe, I've got a little socket wrench there with an 8mm socket on it. I've got a little kit there. I've got a screwdriver, a pair of pliers, and a wrench. So what I've done first is we're going to need to loosen the chain off of the sprocket in the front. And see, it's you know, it's kind of loose, but the thing is we've had to come back here and undo this nut, not take it off all the way, just get it loose, and so that we can basically get this and push the front tire forward, take all the slack off of the chain so we can take off that front sprocket easier without the chain getting in the way. Now, for the sake of time, I've already undone these nuts here, or these bolts, so now I can take off this front sprocket cover. It's pretty messy, that's why I have the baby wipes, because I want to be able to clean off what's inside here. Oh, that's not too bad, not too bad. So now we've got the sprocket. You can see that little piece of metal that's folded over the nut right there. See that? You know, I'm gonna put my screwdriver in there, I'm gonna pry up like that, and then I'm gonna put my screwdriver like this, and then I'm gonna pound backwards to flatten that thing out. All right, there I've got it pounded flat. Now let's see if we can turn this nut. I'm a little bit worried. Yeah, that thing came off pretty easy. I don't know what to do if your nut is stuck on there. I'm sure you can go to Thumper Talk and check that out, see what to do. But yeah, I'm thinking, you know, hand loosen is maybe not the best thing. I don't know. And again, I guess you don't want to put like Loctite on that thing. Really, guys, I'm not sure. But you know what? That's the way it came off, and duckett did this, so I know duckett does things right. That's a thumb up for duckett. So now I'm just gonna slip all the rest of this stuff off. Hopefully we've got some play in the chain so I can pull that off. Alright guys, with a few more adjustments on the back wheel and some elbow grease, I was able to get that front sprocket off finally. Come on, focus, you beast. Now, if you want to avoid having problems with oil seal leaks and things right here, probably want to clean this out really good. Just make sure that that whole place is sparkly clean. You probably want to do that periodically even if you're not changing out sprockets. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and make sure it's really nice and clean. Alright, you can see in there that I've got it all nice and cleaned out. I figure that's kind of one of the more neglected spots on a motorcycle, behind the sprocket. But I do have it cleaned out, and it is ready for my 15 tooth sprocket. So yeah, I'm going to put that on like that. I'm going to put the flat side forward because that's how I found the one that Mr. duckett installed. So I'll put the flat side forward, and then I will put on my retainer clip. Not in focus, but you know what it is. That's the one that you had to bend, and then I will put on the nut, and we should be good. The nut. Alright, so there she is, all back on there and pretty and looking kind of good. You know, for eveRide standards, I think this is pretty good. Now, a couple of caveats. When you're going up a sprocket size, I actually kept running into this plastic or rubber grommet thing right here, this protector. And you know what? I thought that it wasn't the right size, but there's actually a little groove back there, and this does spin freely. It's very, very close, but it does spin freely. Another thing is I found it exponentially easier to actually disconnect the rear tire and then let the chain really slack forward so I had enough room to wrap it around this sprocket. I know you can do it the other way, but it was just too much of a hassle for me, so I opted to go the other way. Any tool that you can use to bend this down how it was is the right tool. I also snugged that up just a little bit, not too much. We're gonna get the chain tightened up, we're gonna get the sprocket cover put back on, and then we're gonna take this thing for a ride and see how it feels. Hey, smile! Alright, so as I was lubing the chain, this is my 2-year-old daughter. She's just, that's what I wanted to get. These are the kinds of things that happen when you're fixing your motorcycle instead of watching your kid. I was like, oh, honey. Oh, sweetie, let me help you put it on. Say cheese.
Cheese.
All right, so you can see I did get her swimsuit on the right way, except for not the right way because it's backwards. Can you do a spin? Yay! All right, so pretty. Say goodbye, YouTubers.
Bye, YouTubers.
Happy sprocketing.
Alright, YouTubers, so I just changed out that sprocket. I'm just gonna ride around in this parking lot for a second, get out there on the freeway, and do a little bit of dirt to tell you the difference. Now, the bike was geared really low before, and it still feels fairly low. It doesn't feel like I'm going through the gears as fast, which is good. You know what, let's hit the off-road stuff here first, since we're right by it. And it still has some get up. How much? I don't know. Still enough to spin the back tire out. Ooh, still enough to get the front wheel up in first, second, and third. Now that my carb issue's fixed. Third gear here. Yeah! I think the sprocket swap is gonna do just fine. This bike's just got loads of power either way. All I'm looking for in this video is a thumbs up from Mr. Duff Factor. If he says, "Well done, thou good and faithful servant," then my mission's complete, because if I can do a repair and have Mr. Duff Factor say that I did a good job, yeah, it still gets a power slide in first, that's great. Then mission complete for me. You know, by eveRide standards, if the wheel doesn't fall off the back of the bike, that's a win for me. So let's get on the freeway. Enough blabbing around. Mattress. Oh, we have a mattress. And I haven't ridden for a while because I've had the flu and just felt like crap, so shall we wheelie over the mattress? Shall we see if we can get a wheelie over the mattress? That is kind of a hefty drop. And then we're gonna be going right into a mattress and some glass. This is turning into the most entertaining tutorial on how to change your sprocket you've ever seen. Oh yeah, you gotta field test him. Yeah! And through the rocks. All right, on to the more, I can't believe I just did that. On to the more tame stuff. I'm out of control. Maybe having a flu is a good thing. It makes you want to get on your bike and ride it like you mean it. To the freeway, enough talking. It's 12:02, just me and you, and several other dudes around you on the dance floor. I draw you near, let's get out of here. Let's get in a cab, I'll buy you a kebab. Well, I can't believe that I'm sharing a kebab with the most beautiful girl I have ever seen with a kebab. Ooh, why don't we leave? Let's go to my house, we can on the couch, oh no. Don't mind taking it slow, now. Cause you're so beautiful, like a tree. Alright, let's get back on the freeway here. We got a lane sweeper. Oh no, am I gonna be behind this truck as we get on? Oh, I'm gonna be behind a truck as we get on the freeway. I think he's gonna be fast though. I think this guy is... I'm liking the feel of this 15-tooth sprocket. Feels like I've got a little bit more grunt on the freeway. Yeah, oh yeah, still got grunt on the freeway. And yeah, it's good. You know, I don't like driving on the freeway a lot, but we are going to Thruewiddit next week. That's why I'm making the change. I don't know why I'm still gabbing, you guys. I'm just gabbing it up. Gabbing it up on the Billy Gibbs Talk Show. We're talking about politics. Talking about crazy cool medallions. He's not talking about crazy cool medallions, though. He's talking about AARP. You know, all in all, I think it's a fine trade if you're going to do a little bit more streetable action, a little bit more distance riding. And hopefully, we're going to see, hopefully this will lengthen my legs a little bit when it comes to the gas mileage on this bike. I've got to make it on a 200, I believe it's a 210 mile trip. And hopefully this helps a lot.